So Danny is a friend of Therese, Rooney's character. He's he and Rooney have a bond over art and photography. He loves cinema. He wants to be a screenwriter. He also works for the New York Times, and he sees an opportunity for Therese to also work there as a photographer. So he does his best to get her a job. He has a crush on her that isn't going to go anywhere. But in the end, he sees her for who she is, and he really wants to support her in her journey of becoming, the best Therese that she could possibly be.
The film set in the 50s. What does that period add to the story as a character?
Well, I mean, that's an enormously important part, because although I think this story could happen today, those obstacles were so much more amplified in the 50s than they are in the present. The odds stacked against these two women were huge. It meant ruining their reputation, it meant ruining their family life, it meant ruining their position in society. So to be brave enough to do what you needed to do to be who you need to be takes such bravery, and I think that's one of the components that makes this story so beautiful. I mean, Todd, not only does he have an eye for that era that we've seen before, Far From Heaven, Mildred Pierce, but he also just has a sensitivity, and he has such a love for the people he's working with, and I think just people in general. And I think that sensitivity and that eye for the era helped create such a beautiful product. He's also just a genius and a fantastic guy, so all that rolled into one is, kind of what you dream about when you take these jobs. Well, this is a love story. At the heart of it, it's a love story, and at the heart of it, it's about being who you truly are, which are universal. Everyone deals with that. So that's why I think this can translate to any audience. It's a story for everyone. It's not just a story for one group of people. And I think it's also important to not, we're at a point, maybe the new step is to not categorize like a gay, lesbian love story or a heterosexual love story. It's about a love story, and at the end of the day, that's what's important.